Today we have a guest in the show. We have somebody in the house, okay? Like another friend, but actually it's the same friend, you know, from previous show, right?
Thank you.
The same friend in the previous show is Izabella Joy
Hello.
or Bella Joy. Okay, we'll call her Bella Joy or Bella or Joy, right? Okay, Joy. So you visit to the Ayutthaya in the few days ago, right?
Yeah, I love
Then
it.
how about the experience?
Oh, I love the experience. I mean, the main reason why I went to Thailand is really to see historical places like Ayutthaya, for example. I love historical places because I've been interested with history for a long time. And Ayutthaya, I think, is a perfect place for that, you know, to see culture of ancient Thailand and all that. I just love the experience. Like, there's a place wherein we felt calmer, you know. I really love that feeling.
Yeah.
While
yeah.
some places it's all about structure, architecture, ancient things. And we also went to see a museum of gold, which is it's a museum that is until August 31 only, so it's really nice that we saw that. And I appreciate different types of gold casting. I mean, designs, intricate designs in gold and all that. So,
Yeah, I see that.
yeah.
But actually, I think for my field, actually in the past Wednesday, right, I go to teach university, and the topic about I was teaching is about culture, also like
that's wonderful.
design for culture place or something like that. Actually, I'll tell you that culture is very important because it's like
Yes.
you know, right? It's because it's about people. It's about people, no culture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
People are the ones who defines culture. Culture is about language, right? It's about our way of life. And if there's no, you know, humans to do that, then there's no culture at all.
Yeah. No people, no culture.
Yes,
Yeah. It's
yes.
about there are different story actually that in the world. In the world have two things that is like when on the earth, right, it's like a nature and culture. But actually nature is nothing much, it just come from the earth. But it may have story, but actually culture is about people, and it's like
Yes.
always have story around that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why people, and my study is like my teaching is like if just like if, right, if you are maybe you what your ethnic, like your race is Filipino and you are pure Filipino, right?
Yes. But
Yeah,
if you
like-
take a look at that, we have also Chinese blood,
Yeah,
and
Chinese
Spanish
blood,
blood,
right.
and all that. So it's a mixture of everything already.
Yeah,
So,
see that, just like Thai people maybe. I
Mm,
guess,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a
It's
mixed
the same
culture,
mix of
right?
everything
Yeah.
now. Yes.
But actually, I tell you that it's like if you go to the United States or maybe Sweden, right, and there are group of people like group of Filipino over there, right? It's always like that, right? It may be a group of people, and when you use the space, some space make you uncomfortable, right?
Yeah,
Because
there
it's
are
not for
moments.
you.
Yes, there
Yeah.
are moments wherein you will definitely feel uncomfortable, especially if you're meeting like the same people from your country. You know, I don't know, but that's what I felt. But at the same time, you know, later on, there are instances wherein later on the differences between you, it will go away, or maybe the differences will just, you know, stay there, and you just decide to just go away or let go with the kind of group that you first met, something like that.
Yeah, I see that. Can see that. But actually, it's like sometimes we have to. I mean, in our life in foreign country, right? Maybe we feel a bit uncomfortable, but it will be past.
Yes, it
Like
will
it
pass.
for a while, it will be like okay, it's just normal, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But actually, the way we use the space in that area, like maybe I don't know, maybe a park, maybe like I don't know,
Yeah.
like you know, right? But actually, when Western people use space with like a house or something like theater or something like I don't know, yeah, a lot of place, a lot of things, right? is different from Asian people.
Yes, I'll give you an example. Like for example, bus stops.
Bus stop, right?
Yes, like I would never get used to that. Like at the first months of my stay in Sweden, I was
Yeah.
like, you know, you need to wait for the bus in a specific bus stop. I'm sorry, but in the Philippines we don't have that much
Really?
because you can wait anywhere.
Oh, actually in Thailand you have
right.
to wait in the specific bus stop
Yes,
also.
in the Philippines, no.
Why?
Like
it can wait anywhere, right?
Yeah, in big roads, in big highways, there you find specific places. I mean, specific places where you can wait for bus stops. But now, I mean, in like for example, in this area, if you have this kind of area, you don't really like if you see one because the main transport system in the Philippines is called jeepneys.
Yeah.
So you can just wait for jeepneys everywhere. So you can just do like that, and you can ride there.
It's called jeepneys, right?
Yeah, jeepneys. So
The way you call the transportation.
no, it's the transportation,
Oh,
the jeepneys. But then the way we call them is just, you know, you just wave your hand and they will stop wherever you are.
Oh, okay. And is that make your country like a lot of traffic jam or not?
Yes. Actually, that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, because actually like in Thailand we don't have that, but it's like we have some specific law to control people
Yes.
who do something like
They
that.
tried
you know, right?
that. They tried that. Like, okay, let's have it like really specific places because we know that I think it is the answer to the problem of traffic. Because if imagine if people are waiting for jeepney over here and then over there, and then the jeepney will stop and stop and stop, which it happens. But they tried, but nobody really wants to follow because it's again it became a culture for Filipinos to just wait anywhere.
Or it's a culture of Filipino,
Yeah,
right?
they just wait
Yeah,
anywhere.
talk about culture is like a bit complicated, because it's like
Yeah.
it's about when people gathering is some
Yes.
specific culture,
And they
you
already have that established thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you are you is history teacher, right?
Mhm.
So maybe you interested in some culture.
Yes,
specifically.
history. I mean, culture, history, they're interlinked with each other.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. We don't have any culture of really waiting for a specific spot in a specific spot when it comes to transportation. So we wait anywhere. We wait our jeepneys everywhere. So when I went to Sweden and then I used this app for transportation, it says there that I need to wait in this station. So regardless of where you are, I live somewhere kind of remote in Sweden. So like I need to walk to my
Specific
bus station.
bus station.
Yes, specific bus station. I can just wave my hand on a bus and it will stop. It's not
Like
happening.
randomly.
Yeah. And in Sweden, even if you're living like inside, the forest and all that, there will always be a specific bus station, and there's a schedule wherein you can wait for that. I don't have that. In the Philippines, we don't have that kind of idea, and I think that is something that makes me, how am I gonna say, people are kind of weirded out whenever I say that to them. That I don't have the culture of waiting in a bus station.
Oh,
So
see that?
because they don't understand that in the Philippines we don't have such thing. Like we do jeepneys.
But you didn't have a schedule of the bus also, right?
Where in Sweden?
Yeah, in the
Philippines? No.
Yeah, it's
You
like actually we have bus.
Which is good. I saw that
Yeah,
last time.
but we don't have schedule. Like Thai people don't see that about time, like they always late. They always like chill, like relax, and it's like I mean when you appointment
Yeah,
to
exactly,
the Thai
right?
people, right?
Uh-huh.
You have to prepare the time like 1 hour maybe.
Yeah.
Like
So it will still arrive there, right? But the thing
Yeah.
here in Sweden is like if you put your destination in their app, they will tell you all the transportation that you need to go to, and then it will tell you what time you should arrive in your place. So there is a possibility that if you don't ride this specific transportation on time, you will change your course.
yeah.
So that's the different thing. If you don't want to change your journey to make it longer, follow the app.
Yeah, but actually it's made me think about online learning also, like
Yeah.
when you study in Coursera, you do you know Coursera?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know, right?
Mm.
But actually if you study in Coursera, right, you have to go to specific time, like to study. But that not work with, I mean, if Thai organization use that for like Thai people, I think not work with Thai people.
Are we talking about courses?
Yeah, like bus station, you know, right? The Thai people not serious about time. Some specific people.
So if there's such thing as what we call Thai time.
Yeah, it's like
because in the Philippines we have a concept of Filipino time.
Really how?
And that means you're always late.
You're late.
But then according to history, it's not really like that. Because
really?
Filipino time means you're always on time. But as time went on, people think that Filipino time thinks that you're late. So like for example, meeting is around 8 a.m. and a Filipino would arrive 8:15.
Really?
And then he or she would say, "Oh, that's Filipino time."
It means you have to be on time or something like that.
It should be like that.
Right?
Before, that's the definition.
It is sarcastic or something
yeah,
like
but
that.
then
like
maybe because
funny.
people are doing like in a very sarcastic way, Filipino time. No, people believe that it is actually it means late.
It's some kind of doctrine or like a teaching, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
but
like,
then it's more of like an expression that we have that if you're late, that means Filipino time. But then it's not really that. If you will look at history, the meaning of Filipino time is that you're always on time.
On time, right?
So, but then maybe just like what we said, maybe people keep on joking about it. Filipino time whenever they're late. So now it's embedded in our memory, in our culture that maybe Filipino time is all about
like joking.
being late. Yeah. So it's sad that they've known it something like
Can you
that.
see that? Okay, I will translate for them.
Go
Okay?
ahead.
ก็คือเขาบอกว่าที่พอเขาไปเขาเนี่ยสนใจในเรื่องของ culture มากนะคะแล้วก็ของเรื่องของการที่เกี่ยวกับเรื่องของผู้คนเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของการที่เราจะต้องไปมิงเกิลกับผู้คนอะไรเงี้ยหรือไปอยู่รวมๆกับผู้คนแล้วเกิด culture ขึ้นอะไรเงี้ยเขาก็สนใจใช่ไหมแล้วเขาก็เล่าให้ฟังเรื่อง culture ของสวีเดนกับ culture ของฟิลิปปิโนว่าฟิลิปปิโนเนี่ยมี culture แตกต่างจากคนไทยกับคนสวีเดนอย่างไรอย่างแรกที่เขาเจอเลยที่แบบที่มันปังมากก็คือเรื่องของบัสสต็อปหรือเรื่องของป้ายรถเมล์ซึ่งป้ายรถเมล์ของไทยเนี่ยมีรถไว้แต่อะไรรู้ไหมมีรถแล้วก็จอดแล้วก็มีบัสสต็อปใช่ไหมแต่รถมาไม่มีตารางเวลา ใช่ไหมบ้านเราไม่มีตารางเวลาแต่ของเขาเนี่ยไม่มีตารางเวลาแล้วก็รถเนี่ยมันก็จอดที่ไหนก็ได้เว้ยรถที่ฟิลิปปินส์จอดที่ไหนก็ได้จอดตรงไหนก็ได้เพราะมันไม่มีบัสสต็อปแล้วก็มันก็ไม่มีรถที่ฟิลิปปินส์เนี่ยไม่มีบัสสต็อปนะไม่มีบัสสต็อปแล้วก็ที่ transportation ของฟิลิปปินส์อ่ะเขาเรียกว่าจิปนี่ใช่ไหมจิปนี่ก็คือเหมือนเป็นคือเราเนี่ยจะเรียกจิปนี่เมื่อไหร่ก็ได้เราจะเรียกเหมือนแบบเรียกรถเมื่อไหร่ก็ได้ตรงไหนก็ได้ที่ไหนก็ได้ทำให้บ้านเขาว่ารถติดมากนะคะแล้วก็ต่อมาก็คือเรื่องของเวลานะคะเวลาเนี่ยเราก็บอกว่าจริงๆแล้วคนไทยเป็นคนที่ไม่ค่อยซีเรียสเรื่องเวลาทำให้เราเนี่ยบางทีเวลาจะนัดคนไทยเราต้องเผื่อเวลาไว้ประมาณ1 ชั่วโมงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครึ่งชั่วโมง1 ชั่วโมงอะไรเงี้ยเพราะว่าเขาจะได้มาตรงเวลาใช่ไหมเขาก็บอกว่าของเขาก็เป็นเหมือนกันเมื่อก่อนเนี่ยมันจะมีศัพท์ที่เรียกว่าฟิลิปปิโนไทม์ก็คือหรือว่าสิ่งศัพท์ที่เรียกว่าเวลาของคนฟิลิปปินส์แต่เมื่อก่อนเนี่ยตาม history แล้วอะเวลาของฟิลิปปินส์เนี่ยคือเวลาที่ตรงเวลานะเว้ยแต่กลายเป็นว่าพอผ่านเวลาไปแล้วเวลาหนึ่งเนี่ยคนฟิลิปปินส์ชอบเอาไปล้อเลียนว่าเนี่ยยูเนี่ยฟิลิปปิโนไทม์นะตอนเนี้ยยูมาสายแล้ว15 นาทีฟิลิปปิโนไทม์มาเอาไปล้อเลียนกันบ่อยๆจนคนเข้าใจผิดว่าฟิลิปปิโนไทม์เนี่ยคือการมาเลทการมาสายนะคะโอเค thank you very much then we continue okay yeah so it's about culture like actually Thai people also have a weird culture like I don't know I can't think about it right now but there are a lot of like Thai people love to like it's called moo like you respect something in that other thing which is not a god or something like Buddha or something like that but there are different other thing like maybe if there are some tree that have some weird fruit over there you know right like a weird shape of fruit in the tree Thai people will like ask for the number like that right?
Okay
yeah like ask for the lotto number you know in Philippines you have some culture like that
well we don't have like for the like weird fruit for example but our culture is actually rooted in animistic belief. So meaning it's actually we worship anything that is in nature.
In
Before,
nature, right?
yeah, before the Spaniards came and spread Christianity throughout the Philippines, we worship nature, like trees, fruits, whatever that is in nature. And but then in terms of like asking for lotto numbers
for
and all
lotto
that,
number,
what I know is that we had this concept of whenever we see a spider egg,
spider egg.
yeah,
You ask for the lotto.
I don't know how old people would do that, but they will get the spider egg and open it, and they say that there's a number there.
Really? It's
Yeah,
the same. but they in Thailand they did with everything, not
Everything?
just not just spider egg, you know,
Ah.
everything that a nature like not it's weird, you know, like
Yeah.
like if a bamboo come out from the soil, right,
Uh-huh.
in the weird shape, they will like number come like
And how
that.
will they get the number?
They try to scratch it.
Oh my gosh.
ก็คือมีเรื่องตลกนะก็คือเรื่องที่ว่าเขาเนี่ยเราถามเขาว่าคนไทยเนี่ยชอบมูเนอะชอบการมูมากแล้วก็ชอบการแบบว่ากราบไหว้บูชาสิ่งที่ไม่ใช่พระใช่เจ้าไม่ใช่แบบพระเจ้าอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะก็อย่างเช่นไปขูดหาหวยบ้างอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะคนไทยก็จะมี culture แบบนี้ใช่ไหมเราก็ถามเขาว่าฟิลิปปินส์เนี่ยจะมีบ้างไหมที่ฟิลิปปินส์เนี่ยมีพฤติกรรมอะไรประหลาดหรือมีพฤติกรรมกราบไหว้อะไรประหลาดที่เขาบอกว่าคนฟิลิปปินส์น่ะไม่ได้กราบไหว้อะไรแบบนั้นแต่ว่าเขาอะจะมีสิ่งหนึ่งที่เขาชอบกราบไหว้ก็คือไข่แมงมุม แต่ว่าเวลาที่เขาเห็นไข่แมงมุมเนี่ยเขาจะขอหวยเลยเหมือนคนไทยเลยแต่เขาขอเฉพาะไข่แมงมุมนะอย่างอื่นไม่ขอใช่ like the other thing you didn't ask for the number right
Which one?
like some weird thing like
No,
another thing
we don't have
just
the
spider egg,
spider
right?
egg.
Yeah.
Because it's so rare to find that. Like,
Oh,
it's
see that?
in the house, for example. It's so rare to find a spider egg, right? You don't just see it. And then I remember when my grandma would used to like see it, she will open it and look for the number. But I don't even know how they find a number. And then one day I saw in Facebook, like there's a post like that and says there that like comment if you also have a grandma or grandpa who thinks that there is a number in the spider egg, and a lot of Filipinos are commenting like, oh, we also do that, and my grandma and grandpa asked me to
Why
get
it have
it.
to be grandma and grandpa?
Because they're the old people who believe it. I haven't heard my father or my mom who would ask me to get the spider egg, and then I don't really know if it's a spider egg though, but then it's like a circle thing with the spider, something like that. I don't know what part of spider was that, but we call it egg. But I'm not
Maybe
sure.
it egg.
Yeah.
I think it egg.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like spider insect, right? No, not insect. No.
they're-
It's arachnida. Like
Yes, very good.
yeah.
It's arachnid. So
yeah. So I think it's maybe some common weird, you know, like common belief. Yeah. ก็คือเขาเนี่ยก็เชื่อในการขอหวยเหมือนกันแต่เขาแต่เนื่องจากเรื่องของการเชื่อไข่แมงมุมเนี่ยมันเป็น culture ของคนแก่คือที่นั่นอ่ะคนที่หนุ่มสาวอ่ะเขาไม่เชื่อเรื่องนี้กันแล้วคืออย่างเบลล่าจอยอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็ไม่เชื่อเรื่องไข่แมงมุมแล้วคือเขาไม่ได้เชื่อว่าไข่แมงมุมเนี่ยมันจะมีหวยมันจะมีอะไรอยู่ในนั้นใช่ไหมแต่คนแก่ที่อยู่ฟิลิปปินส์อ่ะเขายังเชื่อเรื่องนี้อยู่เขายังเชื่อว่าไข่แมงมุมมีเลขอยู่ในนั้น เหมือนคนไทยเลยแต่ว่าคนไทยเนี่ย Thai people always think that some supernatural like what you calling a tree or something like something that come out from the ground unnatural, you know, or some weird fruit, some unnatural fruit or something like I don't know, maybe everything that
weird.
Thai people will like number like ask for number, you know, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's funny, but actually I think maybe a lot of weird culture in Thai people like there are some funny thing like when they mingle together also like I don't know about the other another country but Thai people like to mingle and gossip.
Oh my gosh! You know that according to history, it's part of being human.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what made us survive.
In sapien, right?
Yeah.
Sapien like Isapian book from
Yeah.
Yuval
Yuval, yeah, Harari. Yeah, I
Harari.
think, yeah. It is something that made us survive, yes.
ย่าก็คือเราบอกเขาว่ารู้ไหมว่าเราไม่รู้ว่า in Filipino also right is mingle and gossip
Yeah,
every country
we have a term
term
for,
right
for like for example a neighbor who loves to gossip.
yeah
Marites.
Marites
So you know if you will say to a Filipino, "Uy, Marites," a Filipino will laugh at you because they will be like, "How did you know that?"
yeah but actually
Because-
some specific people don't like gossip like me but
I don't like gossip.
yeah but
too.
actually I ever like gossip before you know
Mhm.
but I have some specific experience like I nightmare a lot I have a lot of nightmare when
Because of
after
gossip?
yeah because gossip and
Wow.
then after I stop it it's gone you know just
that's
suddenly gone
interesting, huh?
yeah ก็คือเราบอกเขาว่าคนไทยเนี่ยมีพฤติกรรมอย่างหนึ่งเนาะก็คือเวลามิงเกิลหรือว่าเวลาอยู่รวมกันเนี่ยเขาจะกอสซิปเขาจะนินทากันเขาจะแบบว่าพูดถึงคนอื่นอะไรเงี้ยแต่ว่าเขาก็บอกว่าคนฟิลิปปินส์ก็เหมือนกันอันเนี้ยแต่ว่ามันเป็นทั่วโลกเนาะแบบทุกประเทศเป็นเหมือนกันหมดเพราะการนินทาตามหลักฮิสตรีอ่ะมันคือการทำให้มนุษย์อ่ะaware หรือว่าระวังเพศภัยระวังแบบว่าอันตรายจากภายนอกกันเนาะเป็นกลไกหนึ่งเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยการนินทามันเลยทำให้มนุษย์อยู่รอดมาจนถึงปัจจุบันเพราะฉะนั้นมันก็เลยพาร์ทของ culture ของคนก็เลยเป็นงานนินทาเนาะเพราะฉะนั้นปล่อยให้นินทาต่อไป let the gossiper gossip you know
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you know, having the gossip culture is really bad for me, I think.
It's toxic a
It's a
bit,
very
yeah.
toxic
Yeah.
kind of thing, especially if it's in the workplace.
Yeah.
I really don't like it that much. I mean, even if it's not in the workplace, it's not really a good thing to gossip. I mean, I don't care about what other people would do in their lives, right? But then some people would really indulge in those things and all that. So,
yeah but actually I don't think it's like I don't think it's bad though it's like
Just like what I
just
said,
some
it
kind of
helped us-
equation
Yeah, it helped us to survive
it's
before.
just but it's just that we specifically don't like it
Mhm.
yeah it doesn't mean it's bad you know
Mhm.
but sometimes it's just a bit too much you know
Yeah, that's
it's
the thing. If it's
something
too
that
much, if it destroys lives, you know.
is a toy it sometimes destroy people's life and
Destroys
it
people.
maybe like if you focus on another people life maybe you don't focus on yourself maybe use it just for reflect
Yeah,
yourself like
yeah.
what the people do and do something wrong you know
Mhm, exactly.
and you use it for fix yourself
Mhm,
yeah
mhm.
that's all
Yeah.
right yeah so what about some weird Filipino culture
Weird Filipino culture. I don't know. I think it depends on how you define weird. Because, like, for example, I grew up. I think I mentioned this. I know I haven't mentioned this that much in any podcast or anything, but I wrote something about it. Like, I grew up that whenever I get sick, it's my grandma who will cure me using ginger.
ginger
Yes. So she will do like this with me with ginger.
oh see that
And
it's
she
like
will
all
talk-
belief right
Yeah, she will talk to the ginger.
yeah
And then she will yawn and then throw parts of the ginger and then do again and then do
Oh.
again until the ginger is small, and then she will put it in on my clothes like with a pin or something,
Oh.
and then wait until I get
and
okay.
it's work
Well, it works. That's what they believe in.
yeah but you know the placebo right
Yeah, placebo effect.
maybe it's just yeah
But then so you know if you're little and you have those kind of thing like done to you by your grandma, of course you'll feel weird.
yeah
and
it's but you feel comfortable a bit right
because she's my grandma, so you know
Yeah.
you laugh at it and all that. But then years later, when I was doing my research about ancient medicine in the Philippines, I encountered that.
yeah
So really, people long time ago they believe in using ginger to talk to spirits and cure people.
yeah
And they have terms for that, and I'm like, okay, so this is what my grandma is doing. It's actually an ancient medicinal
I
practice.
think it's
in the
cool, you know.
Philippines.
I
It's
think it's
cool.
cool.
I mean, I find it cool now that I grew up with that, but I don't find it cool knowing that I'm scared of hospitals.
oh
I'm scared of clinics. Whenever I'm sick, I just keep it unless I'm like getting
you know like
bad already,
the
emergency.
clinic is for the people who like very severe like if you cure yourself every most of the
Yeah.
most of the symptom
Yeah.
can work with the
I believe that our body has that capability
Yeah,
to
yeah.
cure itself.
like
right?
like your antibody or something like
Yeah.
but actually you can cure most of the symptom by food and exercise
Exercise.
Yeah.
So I'm scared of hospitals, and I think I blame like somehow like because I grew up and we'd never go to the hospital if it's like just stomach ache symptoms. It is always my grandma, who cures us with all her herbal things.
yeah
Like
this
that.
seem cool
Right? I find it cool. I find it cool now that I grew
yeah
up
because
in that kind of
ginger is the
household.
food also like it's like
My grandma died 105
oh,
years
okay.
old, so she's really into that kind of lifestyle.
I think I have to interest in herb more or maybe in like nature cure like because I think Western way is like right it's Chinese
love
medicine
Chinese
right
medicine. I
yeah
love
and it's
Chinese
like Chinese medicine cure a thing from the root like they have some specific effect like hot and cold
Yeah,
like
I know
right
already.
hot food and cold food or something like you don't like even the drink you don't have to drink a cold water because
Yeah.
it's ruin your metabolism
Yeah, exactly. Because I heard my Chinese friend before, our body is naturally hot or warm.
yeah
So if you drink something cold, you destroy the balance or whatever,
yeah.
like, something like that.
yeah so I think basically it's just like the body can cure itself if you not ruin it with your activities right
Yeah.
yeah so I think maybe Chinese medicine is focused on the balance the thing that make you sustainable like most but actually I think Western is some kind of suddenly can cure like if the symptom is very hard to cure Western way is some specific way but actually there are some effect about that also like in Western way it have to be like cut the organ or something like right
yeah.
cut the organ cut the
Remove everything.
remove everything that infect out
Yeah.
right but actually I believe in
And the medicine that is really chemicals and everything. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
synthetic ones, right?
yeah
I don't like the idea of that as well. That's
yeah
true.
but actually it's still need in some case because it's like in some case it's severe it cannot use some specific way to like to cure already I will translate for them okay
Yeah, go ahead.
ก็คือเขาบอกว่าสมัยก่อนเนี่ยมันเราก็ถามเขาว่ามี culture แปลกๆไหมที่ฟิลิปปินส์อะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็คือเขาบอกว่าแม่ยายของเขาอะเวลาเขาป่วยเนาะเวลาเขาป่วยยายของเขาเนี่ยก็คือจะรักษานะคะจะรักษาเขาโดยการที่นำขิงเนี่ยมาแปะตามร่างกายเนาะมาแปะตามร่างกายเสร็จแล้วเนี่ยก็เก็บขิงไว้ในเสื้อผ้าเขารอเขาหายแล้วก็เอาออกมาทีหลังอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งตรงเนี้ยมันทำให้เขาเนี่ยเขาก็รู้สึกแปลกๆตอนแรกเขาก็รู้สึกว่าทำไมต้องทำอย่างนี้อะไรเงี้ยแต่ว่าพอมาอ่านทีหลังอ่านหนังสืออ่านอะไรเงี้ยเขาก็รีเสิร์ชอะไรเงี้ยเนาะเขาก็ปรากฏว่ามันเป็นวิธีการรักษาของคนโบราณที่เขาใช้สมุนไพรในการรักษาซึ่งเราก็คุยกับเขาว่าถ้าพูดถึงสมุนไพรหรือโรคเนี่ยโรคส่วนมากเนี่ยสามารถแก้ไขได้2 วิธีเนาะก็คือการกินกับออกกำลังกายแต่ว่าถ้าเป็นแพทย์แผนจีนเนี่ยแพทย์แผนจีนจะเน้นการบาลานซ์ก็คือเหมือนแบบการกินที่บาลานซ์แล้วก็การกินที่มีให้เอฟเฟกต์เพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วคือในสมุนไพรของจีนอ่ะเขาจะแบ่งเป็นลิตรร้อนลิตรเย็นอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งมันจะเกี่ยวข้องกับการบริโภคทั้งนั้นเลยเนาะการกินที่เรากินอาหารลิตรอะไรเข้าไปอย่างเช่นกินขิงนี่ก็ลิตรร้อนเนาะขิง ginger is hot hot yeah or maybe watermelon is cold in the Chinese
It's cool.
way yeah I love that also but actually I think maybe acupuncture, you know acupuncture?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, acupuncture is good also. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually haven't tried acupuncture.
Yeah, but actually, is my friend said that it's remove the waste from
Of
your body.
That's,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
It's like old fashioned
Mm-mm.
of doing
Very ancient
cure.
actually way of doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. So this is the Viet culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like. Then how about the historical side? Do you have something like that, like in Ayutthaya, like something like a building that old?
In the Philippines?
Yeah, in the
we don't have.
Really?
We don't have structures. And I remember like someone asked like, why is it the Philippines doesn't have like structures like that? Like for example, there's Pyramid of Giza,
Yeah.
right? In Southeast Asia, there's Borobudur, there's Ayutthaya, you know, temples and everything. And they're all built for, worship,
Yeah.
right? What else? Angkor Wat, even the Wat Phu temples in Laos.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah.
We have so many mountains that usually people use as place to worship.
Oh.
So we don't need
I see that.
we don't
Interesting.
need, what do you call this? We don't need
You-
to big build
But you
structures.
believe in nature more, right?
We believe in nature. We believe in animistic.
Do you believe
beliefs
in
and all
ghosts or
that.
something like that?
Of course, yeah, we believe in ghosts, but I think the ghost part is more of a concept introduced by the Spaniards, because if you will take a look at the ancient culture of the Filipinos, we believe that if you die, you don't really turn into a ghost. You're turned into a spirit that lives in the plants, the stones.
Really?
That's the reason why we worship or we respect them.
Oh.
That's why we say tabi tabi. Tabi tabi
Tabi,
po,
tabi.
tabi. That means
Yeah.
if you're gonna go somewhere like near or like there's a what do you call this? Like so many plants. You say tabi tabi po because you might step on a rock that
Yeah,
has a spirit
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
You know, things like that.
I know,
So, yeah,
and
the
just
concept.
about to ask you also that, like if you step on the rock, how you do that? How you do? I mean, how you do after you step on the rock?
You say sorry if
Say sorry,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Thai people like there are some specific thing
Uh-huh.
that Thai people when step on a book, they step on the books like this,
Mm-hmm.
they will like sorry, like because the Thai people respect the knowledge.
I see. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting
Yeah.
idea.
Okay, I will translate for them. Okay.
Go ahead.
ก็คือเขาบอกว่าคนฟิลิปปินส์เนี่ยเชื่อถือในเนเจอร์หรือว่าเชื่อถือในธรรมชาตินะคะเขาคือจริงๆอ่ะคนฟิลิปปินส์เชื่อในเรื่องผี แต่ว่าเรื่องผีอ่ะมันมาจากสเปนมันไม่ได้มาจากคนฟิลิปปินส์คือคนฟิลิปปินส์อ่ะไม่ได้เชื่อเรื่องนี้ตั้งแต่แรกคือคนสเปนอ่ะเป็นคนเอาคอนเซปต์เรื่องผีอ่ะเข้ามาใน culture ของคนฟิลิปปินส์นะคะแล้วทีเนี้ยเขาก็เชื่อว่าเวลาคนตายไปแล้วอ่ะจะกลายเป็นสปิริตหรือว่ากลายเป็นวิญญาณนะคะวิญญาณที่สิงอยู่ตามบรรลุคเทวดาอะไรพวกเนี้ยเป็นพวกแบบว่าวิญญาณที่สิงอยู่ต้นไม้บ้างหินบ้างหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราก็ถามเขาว่าเฮ้ยแล้วถ้าคนเผลอไปเหยียบหินทำไงอะไรเงี้ยเขาก็บอกว่าคนที่เผลอไปเหยียบหินนะก็คือขอโทษต้องขอโทษหินอะไรเงี้ยเพราะว่ามีทุกอย่างสิงอยู่ในธรรมชาติวิญญาณทุกอย่างอ่ะของเขาคือสิ่งในธรรมชาติของคนฟิลิปปินส์เนาะThen is it related with Filipino art or something like that? Does Filipino believe?
I mean, there are a lot of artists who are into beliefs about, different things that are reflected in their art for sure.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Like, for example, we have this artist, he's our national artist. So in the Philippines, we give award.
Same,
Yeah, right,
same.
for national artists. So
Yeah.
we have a national artist that his work focuses on mythical beliefs. Like,
mythical belief
yeah.
of Filipino, right?
Filipino mythical beliefs. Like we
Yeah.
have this sari manok.
Sari manok?
Sari
What
manok.
is
Manok
that?
is actually a chicken, but this sari manok has a very, very powerful, like a phoenix or something.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
But it's in Filipino way, like
Yeah.
sari manok
Yes.
is
and
like
it's very, very colorful.
it's
So-
like a rainbow, something
Something
like that.
like that. And it's famous in the southern part because he's from the south. So sari manok is more of like a Muslim kind of creature. So most of his art, he has this kind of drawing and all that. So it's really interesting. So I think he's one of that, and I think others also, but I'm not really familiar with who they are in terms of their art. But for sure, there are people who apply this mystical beliefs. And
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. ก็คือเขาบอกว่ามีคนฟิลิปปินส์อ่ะเขาเชื่อในเนเจอร์ใช่ไหมทีเนี้ยก็คือจะมีสัตว์ตัวหนึ่งที่ชื่อว่าซาลิมานอกซาลีมานอกก็คือสัตว์ตัวหนึ่งที่ชื่อว่าซาลิมานอกนะคะซาลิมานอกเนี่ยมันจะตัวคล้ายๆนกฟีนิกซ์นะก็คือจะมีหลายสีเป็นสีลุ้งเลยเป็นนกที่แบบ powerful เหมือนเป็นนกที่มีพลังเหมือนฟีนิกซ์อ่ะเนาะแล้วก็มีศิลปินของเขาคนหนึงเป็นศิลปินแห่งชาติที่เขาชื่อเสียงมากเลยนะเขาวาดแต่เรื่องมิธิคอลเรื่องที่แบบเป็นเรื่องที่เป็นโฟกลอร์พวกเป็นตำนานของพื้นบ้านอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วก็ดังมากคนหนึ่งเนาะเขาเขียนภาพเรื่องนี้เนาะเรื่องเซเลมานอ is his subject also right is his subject
yes in his art
okay so how about you like your I see your work okay it's like Izabella.resin is something like a bit like about a place not specific culture right
yes I mean I love how am I gonna say I love combining stories about the plants about how I gather them about anything that is about whatever that I put there
hey
Yes.
Actually, today I study a thing. You see, right? You see, I study a thing in the internet, right? Yeah, but actually there are one knowledge called insectology. Yeah, like if the people die and there are insect over there, like maybe like a fly, like a worm, right?
Yeah,
You can tell how long they dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this, right? Yeah, but actually it's the same. I think maybe it's the same.
Plants?
It's the same with found object. I think maybe it's like it can tell the story by that way, right?
Yeah.
Like the time and the thing, like how long is it like? But actually, it's not the eye that can see, but it can tell some specific information. Right?
Yes, like most of my works actually, like for example, before the pandemic, it's all from my mom's garden. You know, the flowers in there.
Yeah.
And of course, those flowers, like for example, I made this pendant with a flower. I think it's very common here also in Thailand. You know the plant where if you touch it, the leaves close.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so-
call mayalab. Yeah.
And
What is calling in Filipino?
Makahiya.
Huh?
Makahiya.
Makahiya.
Makahiya is shy.
Shy is
So
shy,
we
right?
think that whenever we touch it, it folds. So it's shy. It's shy
But
away.
it have
a flower.
thorn.
Yes,
like a
thorns,
thorn.
yes.
Yeah.
And pink flowers, and then it has also a fruit. So I tried to dry that.
You
before
dry
the
that?
pandemic, and I made like a pendant out of it. And a lot of Filipinos really like it because it's something unique because the pendant has makahiya, that plant over there. I still wanted to recreate that actually one day, and I hope I'll do so. So those are the things I have there. But the main story I have with my pendants before the pandemic was that, and during the pandemic, is that I gathered it on a time wherein an artist like me doesn't have any access to any materials. What my access was during that time is around me, around my mom's garden, because during that time we're not allowed to go out because Philippines is in total lockdown.
Yeah, but actually, resin is a way to preserve it. It's
Yes.
very clever way to preserve.
Yeah.
Right?
It's really nice. That's why I discovered that because at first I really don't know what to do with my dried flowers. So now I have that idea of preserving it there. But then when I went to Sweden, the story of the flowers, they're very rich in that. I mean, they have books that tells you what this flower is, what's the mythical
The meaning,
belief,
right?
the meaning. So like for example, there's this flower called heather.
Either.
Yeah. So it's actually pink, and you can find it in the forest. So if you go to a forest in Sweden or in Europe, you will find these flowers.
Yeah.
They're pink and they're small, and I love using them in my art. But it's rare to find white.
Then how about if you find white?
If you find white, it means something. It means that the fairies step on it.
Wow.
So that's what it means. And I find it really cute. I mean, whenever
Yeah.
I tell that to my customers, the story, and they're like, "Oh, that's very nice," because sometimes I use white.
Like a lucky cover or something like that.
Yes. So whenever I find white, I put it there, and then they would say that, "Oh, it's really, it's really interesting. It's a really nice story, right?" And then after that, I've also learned stories stories about the elder flowers, the elder tree. It's a tree that has flowers
yeah
and really really good, smells so good.
the
Even
elder
even if you're there and you're here and the tree is there, you can smell it. It's really good, and you can just pick the flower and eat it. It tastes sweet. Or what they usually do, they fry it. But the elder is actually considered as the queen of the forest.
yeah but actually
queen of
the
the
elder
flowers.
is like I heard that also right
It's
a
very
western-
mystical,
yeah.
they say.
It is like in the tale
A
like
lot,
in the
right?
in the
A lot
folklore.
are in the folklore they include elder. So like whenever there was a customer that when she found out that it's actually elder flower, she cried.
It's hard to find right
Not really hard to find, but then she said that it's something important to her because it's mystical and all that.
oh see that
That's why it's really really nice.
yeah I translate for them okay
Go ahead.
yeah ก็คือเขาบอกว่าเราก็ถามเขาเนอะว่าเขาที่เขาใช้แบบคืองานของเขาจะเป็นการลักษณะการใช้พวกแบบว่าสิ่งของที่เราเจอตามสถานที่ต่างๆเนาะเอามาทำเป็นอาร์ตซึ่งเราก็บอกเขาว่าจริงๆอ่ะวันนี้เราเรียนเรื่องนึงเกี่ยวกับอาชญาวิทยาเนาะซึ่งมันอ่ะจะพูดถึงเรื่องกีตวิทยาก็คือเหมือนแบบประมาณว่าถ้าเราเจอหนอนหรือเจอแมลงบางอย่างในศพอ่ะมันจะสามารถที่จะบอกได้ว่าศพนั้นน่ะตายไปนานหรือยังอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งเราคิดว่าหลักการนี้มันคือเอาไปใช้กับศิลปะ found object ได้เพราะว่าศิลปะ found object อ่ะมันเป็นการบ่งบอกเรื่องราวที่น่าสนใจเกี่ยวกับตัวศิลปะผ่านทาง object ที่มันมีระยะเวลายาวนานประมาณหนึ่งหรืออะไรเงี้ยมันจะสามารถบอกเวลาหรือบอกเรื่องราวบางอย่างได้แล้วเขาก็เล่าให้ฟังว่ามันจะมีต้นไม้ต้นหนึ่งชื่อต้นฮีเตอร์นะคะต้นฮีเตอร์เนี่ยปกติดอกไม้เนี่ยจะเป็นสีชมพูซึ่งดอกไม้เนี่ยมันก็จะขึ้นอยู่ตามป่าเนาะทั่วยุโรปนั่นแหละแต่ว่าพอดอกมันอะไม่มีสีขาวนะไม่ค่อยมีสีขาวแต่ถ้าเจอสีขาวเมื่อไหร่แปลว่าจะมีนางฟ้าเนี่ยไปเหยียบบนนั้นมันถึงเป็นสีขาวนะคะแล้วก็นอกจากเนี้ยเขาก็ยังชอบต้นเอลเดอร์ซึ่งต้นเอลเดอร์เนี่ยมันจะเป็นต้นไม้ที่อยู่ในตำนานอยู่ในอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่อนข้างเยอะเนาะซึ่งต้นเอลเดอร์เนี่ยจะมีดอกไม้ที่หอมมากคือหอมแบบระดับที่ยืนอยู่ไกลๆอ่ะยืนอยู่ห่างๆอ่ะก็ได้กลิ่นแล้วนะคะแล้วก็เขาก็บอกว่าเขาอ่ะก็มีลูกค้าเนาะลูกค้าที่ซื้องานอ่ะซื้อพวกจากดอกเอลเดอร์เนี่ยไปเนาะแล้วเขาก็ร้องไห้เลยเขาก็แบบว่าเห็นดอกเอลเดอร์เขาร้องไห้เลยเพราะว่ามันมีความหมายบางอย่างอะไรเงี้ยเวลาที่เอาไปทำงานอาร์ตเนาะแล้วก็ it made me think about something like a beginning of the Jurassic Park have you watched that Jurassic Park
I think so. Is it like
the dinosaur like
yeah but I can't remember the first part.
yeah but actually the Jurassic Park is about it start from the amber is made from something right do you know what amber made from like maybe resin
Amber is resin
is then what resin is from like plant like
yes.
like maybe some specific chemical part of plant right
can be but it's resin that hardened for like thousands or millions of years sometimes.
Can see that?
That's the reason why ambers usually have ants inside, some ambers
insect.
Insect.
Actually in the Jurassic Park it have the mosquito inside.
Yeah.
And actually the scientist is they extract some blood from the mosquito and then they extract the DNA and mix the DNA to be dinosaur in the story, right? Actually, I think about it that way, like in the resin, right? It's have something like some DNA of the plant inside, right? Maybe it last long, it's like like a century maybe. There's somebody maybe excavation, right? And found your art,
Yes, hopefully. but thank you for that, May. That's really interesting.
Yeah, but ก็คือบอกเขาว่าจริงๆแล้วเรื่อง Jurassic Park ใช่ไหมมันจะมีเรื่องเกี่ยวกับอัมพันธ์เนาะอัมพันธ์เนี่ยก็คือเ
เป็นทำจากยางไม้ไม่ใช่ทำสิคือมันเกิดขึ้นจากเนเจอร์เกิดขึ้นจากธรรมชาตินะคะคือมันมาจากยางไม้แล้วทีเนี้ยมันเกิดจากยางไม้ที่แข็งตัวกันเป็นแบบเป็นศตวรรษอะเป็นนานมากอะถึงจะเกิดเป็นยางไม้นี้ขึ้นมาใช่ไหมแต่ว่าทีเนี้ยคือเราก็บอกเขาว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าศิลปะของคุณเนี่ยมันก็คงเหมือนกับอัมพันธ์อันนี้แหละก็คือมันใช้เวลาแบบนานมากเพราะว่าไอเรซินเนี้ยมันอาจจะอยู่ไปจนถึงแบบศตวรรษนู้นเลยก็ได้ไงเพราะว่าอาจจะมีคนมาขุดค้นพบงานของอิซาเบลล่าจอยนะ I said to them that there's somebody excavation and discover you and you will be like a part of history like a part of the that then the archaeologists will analyze your art like this is the art from the 17th century
like that. Yes, who knows? Correct. You're right with that.
Yeah. But actually, it's interesting to think that way, about because mostly we work on the paper and the canvas and not that long, And but if you do something like a resin is a chemical thing. Maybe it's a bit that long more than
Usually it will. I mean, it can last for a long time.
Yeah, but maybe like I think it can be 1,000 years maybe.
Can be because resin is really a strong material.
Yeah.
But the thing is the color. It will definitely change.
That's maybe next time you try a diamond. Found object in diamond.
I would be super rich.
It can be, like, because you cannot cut. But actually,
it's so hard to cut.
Yeah. But actually, there may be some technology in the future that preserve the thing better later. Maybe the better chemical thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I hope that the chemical is not that harmful to human beings. Because at first, resin was actually, it's for industry purpose.
Yeah.
So we really can't use it for jewelries. But now they have developed art resin. So you can use that for your art, jewelries, etc. Before it's so, it smells so bad.
I think it's good also because it's like I believe that the sand artists use in the art maybe it's not the real sand also, right?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Maybe maybe because I think about this like some specific thing make thing easier or harder, like when you do a Rubik. Have you ever played Rubik before? Kinda, right? Yeah, because actually if you play Rubik, right, there are some specific brand of Rubik that can rotate like a championship use it. It's different from
The others.
The other. Yeah, it's the same thing like maybe some specific thing make things easier like art resin make it easier for artists to use.
Yes,
right?
it's easier actually because you don't have to like the ratio. It's very important with resin, especially if you're using epoxy. It's important to know the ratio. So if you're using art resin, it's just 1 epoxy, 1 hardener, or 2-1. There's a specific one. Before it's kind of hard because even if you follow the ratio, it doesn't harden. So that's the thing. So I think it's really nice that there's an art resin that's invented. But if you're also using UV resin, it's a different thing because you don't need A or B epoxy hardener thing. You need the UV light to make your resin hard.
I see that. Okay, I explain on them. Okay. ก็คือเขาบอกว่าสมัยก่อนเนาะคือเขาเนี่ยใช้เรซินเป็นการทำศิลปะนะคะแต่ว่าสมัยก่อนเนี่ยเขาบอกว่ามันยากมากเนาะเพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วเนี่ยคือสมัยก่อนเนี่ยจะไม่มีอาร์ตเรซินนะเรซินเนี่ยเป็นสิ่งที่ถูกใช้ในอินดัสเทรียลหรืออุตสาหกรรมเท่านั้นนะคะจะไม่มีการใช้เรซินในงานอาร์ตเลยนะคะแล้วเรซินเนี่ยเพิ่งถูกพัฒนามาไม่นานมานี้เพื่อให้สามารถใช้ในงานอาร์ตได้นะคะโดยปกติแล้วเนี่ยเรซินนะคือเวลาที่จะใช้มันจะมี2ส่วนก็คือมีเรซินกับฮาร์เดนเนอร์ใช่ไหมซึ่งถ้าเราผสมไม่ดีไม่เรซินแข็งไปก็ไม่แข็งเลยอะไรแบบนี้ซึ่งต่อมาก็จะมีเรซินอีกประเภทหนึ่งเนาะที่ชื่อว่า UV เรซินซึ่ง UV เรซินเนี่ยเขาจะไม่ต้องมี ไม่ต้องมีอีพ็อกซี่ไม่ต้องมีไอ้นี่แต่ว่ามันจะมีตัวเรซินเลยแต่ว่าถ้าจะทำให้แข็งอ่ะต้องใช้แสง UV ซึ่งแสง UV ฉายเข้าไปมันก็จะทำให้เรซินแข็งได้นะคะแต่ก็ต้องมีเครื่องฉาย UV it have to be specific to like radiate the UV right
Yeah. What do you mean? Huh?
the to radiate the UV light
Yes, there's a UV light or just the sunlight.
just the sun right
Yeah.
okay right
yeah ก็คือใช้แสงอาทิตย์ก็ได้แต่มันอาจจะช้าหน่อย it's a bit slower right
Slower, not really.
not really
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 2 minutes or 10 minutes, it's hard already.
if
If it's
in
UV,
the sunlight
yeah, in the sunlight. If it's UV,
you
but if
use UV or you use the
Both.
machine both right
yeah. If it's epoxy, then you need to wait according to the label. So like it can be 24 hours, 3 days, etc. Before your resin hardens.
ก็คือถ้าเป็นใช้เรซินปกตินะคะจะต้องใช้เวลาประมาณหนึ่งในการทิ้งเวลาให้เรซินแข็งนะคะก็คืออาจจะเป็นวันเนาะอาจจะเป็นวันหรืออาจจะเป็นหลายวันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันถึงจะแข็งนะขึ้นอยู่กับว่าเราผสมฮาร์ดเดนเนอร์ไปเยอะไหมอะไรเงี้ยแต่ว่าถ้าเป็นอันเนี้ยถ้าเป็น UV resin เนี่ยใช้เวลาประมาณ
2 or 3 hours right until it's dry
Which one?
the UV
UV is 2 minutes. To
2 minutes?
10 minutes. Yeah.
wow
Dry
it's
already.
very
very fast.
maybe
That's why Japanese people they are the ones who use UV resin. They like it more because you can just put it under the the thing when you use for nails.
yeah
It's also UV, right? You can also do that.
but actually I heard from my sister that you speak to her that there will be a resin that can be a metal right
Oh, that's not resin. It's clay.
clay right
Yes.
Oh.
So I really want to create something that where I can use where I can put resin.
it's have to burn or something like
Yes, you
that
need to burn it.
burn right
Yes, you need to
burn it and then it's be metal already
metal. Yes, because
Oh,
when you
so-
burn it, the clay will dissolve.
what
And
kind of clay
I have no idea. They call it metal clay.
metal clay
Yes.
ก็คือเขาบอกว่ามันจะเป็นมันจะมีดินชนิดหนึ่งนะคะที่ดินชนิดหนึ่งจะทำจิวเวลรี่อะนะมันจะเป็นดินที่เวลาเราเผาอะแล้วมันจะกลายเป็นเมทัลหรือกลายเป็นเหล็กได้ ซึ่งงงมากงงว่ามันเป็นเหล็กได้ไงวะเคมีโคตรนะมันจะแบบคือปกติแล้วเนี่ย
it's metal real metal right
Yeah. It will
but
be very
actually
strong.
come from the clay
Yeah,
right
yeah.
it's
Or
actually
they
it's
do it like they mix it with clay. Little particles of metal mixed with clay. I don't really have specific idea on how the science in there works, but according to some of the videos that I've watched, like the metal is with clay, and when you burn it, the clay will dissolve, and then the metal will be left.
it's work that way ก็คือเขาบอกว่ามันเวลามันดินมันผสมกับเหล็กอยู่เนาะดินมันผสมกับเมทัลอยู่ทีเนี้ยคือเวลาที่เอาไปเผาส่วนที่เป็นดินมันจะหายไปเหลือแต่ส่วนที่เป็นเหล็กมันก็เลยเป็นแบบนั้นแต่ว่าที่เราเห็นชิ้นงานมันเป็นเหล็กเลยแต่ว่ามันเวลาตอนปั้นมันเป็นดินปั้นปั้นเหมือนดินเลยแต่พอเผาปุ๊บกลายเป็นเหล็กโคตร Amazing
do you think being artist is hard
For me, my own opinion, I don't really find being an artist hard if it's like with my art because since I started like embracing it and really started to sell my work, it was really actually okay. Like in my last year in Sweden, it's only my art that kept me, it's my primary source of income. So living in a very expensive place such as Sweden, having your art as your primary source of income is something. So it means that my art has a capacity to support me. And when it comes to inspiration, I really, I don't have moments wherein I don't feel inspired. Like seriously, if you give me a material, I will create something out of it, like jewelries, etc. I'm always inspired, like, but I just choose to like break.
Yeah. Why you take a break actually?
I take a break because I'm traveling right now, and in Laos it's so hard to buy materials.
Like gathering inspiration, right?
Yes, gathering inspiration, drawing it for a while, but
It can be burned out, if you not stop.
because if it's more of like I don't have materials
yeah
that I need, and I'm traveling, so and resin needs space. Because
it's smell, right?
Yeah, the smell. But I use a good quality of resin that doesn't have smell anymore. Just like what I've said, art resin doesn't have smell.
Yeah.
So I don't have problems with that. So I need a big table, and I need to put my dried flowers, and I need to put. So I need space for that. It cannot be a kind of art wherein I can put inside my bag and then just travel.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. Actually,
I think it's
you
fine.
you just take a break before you travel.
Yeah,
just that, or
yeah.
it's like not like you're tired or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
not.
right?
It's not that I'm tired or anything.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go back again. So the thing that I'm doing right now is just I draw. I do watercolor sometimes just to release that feeling of I really want to create art.
Oh, I can
So
see that.
that's why I bought like a couple of days ago some watercolor and just paper, and I just draw. And I still draw flowers. That's just to release the feeling of I want to create art. But my soul, my being really wants to create flower art that I do with Izabella. I really want to use resin, things like that. So hopefully by maybe when I go home, go back to the Philippines, I start working again.
Yeah, but actually, do you? I mean, can I ask that? Do you believe in some, like a supreme
Being.
or something like that?
Yeah.
You believe?
Because
do you believe in something like law of attraction? Or
I do
something
believe
like that?
in law of attraction as well.
Yeah, you believe. Right?
A person can be a mixture of different beliefs, right? So I believe
Yeah.
in law of attraction. I believe that there is a bigger energy,
Bigger energy.
right? A bigger power
Yeah.
that
I can see
controls
that.
everything and all that.
Yeah, it reflects in your art also.
It is reflected in my art because those are actually how am I gonna say? I have no idea where my inspiration is actually coming from.
Yeah.
I always say that it's from nature. I mean, nature inspires me a lot, but I don't know why it's overflowing. To be honest, I have so much ideas right now that I want to put in so many things.
Yeah, but
And
actually,
I don't
can.
even know where that came from.
Yeah. But actually, I can tell you that it's like a God guide in nature.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it says something. And
Like
I-
like when you find a rock, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe God tries to speak to you.
Exactly. Right. So I always believe that there are so many questions in this world, and we us humans, we always try to put answers to so many questions, but actually our answers are not enough. So just to justify that there is no God, for example. But for me, I believe that there is a higher being, but I don't know what it is really called. How am I gonna say? Because Christians call him God, other religions call him this, call him that. But if you will look at it, it's something. It's something that is bigger than us that we cannot even explain.
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
just
yeah.
feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Right?
it's everything cannot be in order.
Exactly.
Right? It's
Yeah,
like
so-
everything beauty in like every order, like, and it's come from little like quantum. Like it's like
yeah.
so if it come from that and purely everything is just energy
Yeah.
that's combined together to
Mhm.
being something, right?
Mhm.
So there must be someone or something that behind that
Yeah.
to control
Right.
everything.
So like that, and I also believe in law of attraction, just like what you said. I will always believe the power of
Yeah,
the
because
mind.
specifically if you said law of attraction, I think about energy.
Yeah, it's all
More
energy,
than-
right?
more than- yeah, because-
with anything.
Before I am a person who didn't believe in any extra like supernatural or like but actually something happened to my life that I start to believe in something.
Yeah.
โอเค ฉันพบข้อมูลนี้ในเว็บไซต์เกี่ยว
Siri
Uh-huh.
ว่ายังไง
Siri is coming. Okay. I'm just a bit frightened, because we speak about God and Siri come. Right?
Oh, Siri.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So today is very fun, right?
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
talking to you, guys.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful.
So I think it's like yeah, it's a bit frightened me a bit. So like, you know, I'm just lost in like, yeah, like silly. It frightened me. You know? Like we talk about God and we talk about like there are some specific thing that make me think that I should believe in something supernatural, and then she come, you know, and it's like, what? Like what?
Like there's somebody's calling you, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe someone calling me. Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, there will always be something, you know, higher.
Yeah, maybe we keep connect, okay? Yeah,
Yeah.
like in social network maybe.
Of course, yeah.
So because I want to know about your future work also.
Yeah, I opened a website the other day, by the way. It's my website before, but I just, you know, reopened it.
You should.
But there's no,
you know.
I have a website, that's why. So,
You have a website,
yeah, I
right?
have a website.
You use Shopify.
I use Shopify.
Yeah.
IsabellaResin.com.
It's Bella
So, yeah, but
you
right
you
now-
opened yesterday or something like that.
The other day.
The other day.
I would appreciate if you will take a look at it. But
Sure,
I
sure.
don't post my products yet because just like what I told you, I want to be in a, you know, settled in a place
Yeah.
where I can have my space to create.
Yeah, actually, if you open Shopify, right? Because if you open new one right now, maybe you have to pay like $1 the
No.
3 months, right?
I did not. It's actually an old one.
An old one.
That's my original website. So I just
Oh,
opened
yeah.
it. So again,
Reopen, right?
Huh?
Reopen it.
Reopen it. And right now I'm using the blog page. So I'm writing and
That's
I put
good.
it there
Yeah.
so that, you know, somehow it's there and it has like related to my art as well.
I think Shopify is good, you know, because Shopify is like you can push
A lot,
everything.
yeah. I realized that you can also put like, for example, workshops. I teach flower preservation, resin art. So maybe I can put there my what do you call this? My courses as well.
Yeah.
So it's nice. I love it actually.
Yeah. And it's very easy to use. Right?
It's very easy to use.
and
That's
very
so
beautiful
true.
also, like
The
compared
website.
to-
Yeah, if you can take a look at it later, then
Sure. Maybe
That would be-
right now. Maybe right now
So
I can
think
review.
IsabellaResinArt.com.
Isabella.resin art. Bella Resin.
No dot. Just IsabellaResinArt.com.
Okay. Just find it.
No dot.
No dot, right? Maybe it.
Is that? Yeah.
Wow, very beautiful website เลยอะ
So this is like my recent post. So I only have
Yeah.
3. So
See that? Yeah. Oh, very beautiful. Yeah.
Awesome.
You have some skill in photography, you know. Right?
thank you.
Yeah. You what camera you use?
That one I use that for is Nikon camera, and I left it in Sweden.
Oh, see
But
that?
then
You use the
right
DSLR,
now-
right?
Actually, it's not DSLR. I don't know. Actually, it's D200. It's not DSLR,
Really?
as far as I know. Yeah.
Oh.
I will always believe that the best camera is the camera that you have. So regardless of the phone, etc.
Yeah, I just thought you speak from like the best camera is
the camera that you
yeah
have.
the camera that you have.
There are so many
right?
people with so many, you know, very
gadgets,
but
right?
not even nice
Yeah.
photos.
But actually, you know what? The most important thing about photography is what?
What?
You know that?
I don't know.
Is take a photo. You know? like if you have some fancy gadget and you just like
Yeah.
like throw away, like don't do the photo, so it's
It's useless. Very
Yeah.
good. So that's my recent update. So
It's very cool, yeah.
thank you.
Very
So
cool. Like
there.
the picture can be like commercial, you know.
Thank you. So yeah, so I posted one.
Oh, you can use everything
yes,
here.
I can use everything.
Why? Because you in Sweden, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
made that in Sweden. Actually, I grabbed that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because if
That's
I put
cool.
Shopify from the Philippines, it won't be like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's restrict in some function
correct.
and payment.
Yes.
Yeah, it's your smart, smart app.
So you know, I really don't want to lose that website
yeah.
because of that. So
Yeah.
Can you look at the about page, for example?
The blog
About.
about.
So that,
Yeah.
So this is that's about me. That's the, how do you call this? Those are the information. So yeah, that's it. So that photo is actually from. She's now one of the top photographers in Stockholm. But during that time, when she took my photo, she's not that famous yet.
Really?
Yes. So I
Oh.
only paid $100, but now it's like hundreds of dollars before you can have
very
a
cool
photography session with her.
oh actually you're a teacher just like me maybe
Yes.
yeah
So-
like but actually let's take a look at the blog okay
Yes, go ahead.
yeah
So that
the
those
blog
are
is
my-
like there are some article right
Yes, I wrote them all. So that's like flower preservation. and-
yeah I think I should go back to the old Shopify because I create a new one because it's $1 you know because I should stick to the one to the one I create and it's like there are something I set up already like a account like a thing you know yeah you make me get the idea you know of
Yes.
of get the old Shopify back maybe it's worth something you know like yeah cool website yeah and it's very nice color also
I
yeah.
love flowers, you know me.
yeah
And those are my like you know when I rested like in Sweden when I moved like maybe 6 months I did not work with my art, and then when I work those are the things that I produce. So you see the picture in the middle, so those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
and they're all sold now.
oh
Yes.
เขาให้ดูเว็บไซต์เนาะก็จะบอกว่าเว็บไซต์ก็สวยมากเลย แต่ว่าเดี๋ยวจะทิ้งลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะ ชื่อ izabella.resin.com เดี๋ยวจะทิ้งลิงก์ไว้ให้ แล้วก็ทุกคนสามารถเข้าไปดูผลงานของเขาได้นะคะ ที่ Izabella.resin art นะคะ ซึ่งก็จะเป็น resin art นั่นแหละเนาะตามชื่อเลย แล้วก็เป็น file object นะคะ ก็คือเจอดอกไม้ที่ไหนก็เอามาหล่อเรซินอะไรอย่างเงี้ยซึ่งสวยงามมากเนาะแล้วเขามีสกิลถ่ายรูปสวยมากเลยนะคะ เดี๋ยวถ้ายังไงเดี๋ยวเราจะทิ้งลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะโอเค like and website is full function you know like
Yes.
yeah
Depending on your location you can change your
yeah currency maybe
currency,
like
and also the I think language.
yeah Svenska is Swedish
Svenska is
right
Swedish, yes.
Yeah. Okay I will leave the link for people
No,
to
thank you so
to
much.
see
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
One day I will post my products again, and I hope to
yeah
to get support.
maybe
from
I show you mine later
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. And maybe we exchange the perspective about a
Yeah.
website or something like that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, sure. Okay, today I think maybe it's a time already. Like there are a lot of things we speak today, right? And it's
Yeah.
like very interesting aspect point. Maybe we focus about culture today, right? And it's like there are a lot of things that make people maybe like blink or something like idea or something. Maybe you can have some specific idea after you listening to this episode. Maybe I hope this episode will be one of the best episode. Yeah,
I hope so.
one of the best episode we exchange with the great artist here. Okay, so I hope you get something from this episode, and we have to go now. Okay. Because
See you again next time.
yeah, because it's a bit I think it's a bit late night,
What
right?
time is it now?
Yeah, maybe it's like 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's time. So I think maybe we go and I hope you guys go visit the website and comment something on the website, or maybe follow her
Yeah.
Instagram maybe. Yeah, I will leave the link. Okay. Then thank you Bella Joy for
Thank you so
the
much,
show.
May.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah, welcome to the
always
house.
having me.
Yeah.
For always talking to me. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
sure,
I learn
sure.
a lot all
Yeah.
the time.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.
Yeah.